What are we doing today?
So instead of doing the rest of the shower, we're going to go ahead and knock out the washer and dryer drain, or the washer drain rather, before the rain comes this evening so that we can get the washer and dryer in from outside.
Awesome. Great plan.
There's a place I have found in the shade on the ground.
Hi there, and welcome back to A Shed Instead, because a more traditional home is way too expensive for this old girl. So you may have seen on the community tab, I posted that there wasn't going to be a video last week, and it was for an unfortunate reason. Tyler and I spent last week finishing clearing out my old home so it could go on the market, and I helped do the moving and cleaning out and this and that. Of course, Tyler did the most of the work. He's the muscle in this equation. But I managed to aggravate my sciatica pretty good. And so we finished that on Friday, and I spent the weekend and Monday all, laid up doing sciatica exercises and things to relieve it. And it's much better now. Thank you all for the well wishes. I appreciate it. It's still a little sore, and so I'm kind of taking it easy. But the good news is, while I was laid up, Tyler has been in there hooking up my kitchen sink. And closer and closer. We're missing one piece. A very important piece, too, to connect the drain. But he's about got this ready to go. Yep. It's got to go right in there. And he has started on the shower. How's it going? Oh, nice. That Duroc's all up. The shower walls. It's going to match the top of the bath vanity real nice. And the drain to hook up the washer and dryer. So we are making progress. Tyler is making progress. The joys of working in a construction zone.
Should be done by the end of the day. Like I said, the shower basin, I don't know if I told you, I've got to put tar paper down and then mortar it in. I've got to put mortar down and set it on that. That's what will adhere to the floor.
Oh, no, you didn't say that, but it doesn't surprise me. So we think the washer and dryer will get done today, and then the shower's going to take more time.
Yeah, I've just got to run up to the store, grab a bag of mortar. Of course, that will take a while to set, along with the adhesive for the panels.
That was my next question. How long does it take the mortar to set?
Probably 24 hours would be best. I can't do the panels until, of course, the basin's set and everything, but...
So we ought to be able to get that shower done first part of next week.
Absolutely.
Being that, that today's Thursday.
Yeah, definitely. The doors as well should be wrapped up by the end of the week.
Oh, I'm so excited to see that shower.
It all works and everything, and but I had to use some of the elbows from that other piece, which is why I had to run to the store. But
it's gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, except it's got a little bit of a curly Q in it. But yeah, effectively does the same exact thing. So whenever you're trying to get couplings to fit in a particular direction, you can take 245s or two, what was it, 22.5s or whatever, and bend them. There we go. In either direction to get whatever direction it is that you need. So even if it's not a 45, a 22.5, or some friendly angle like that, you can use two couplings to make whatever direction it is that you need. Of course, it takes up a little bit more space, And with this one, the feel that the floor joists sit on, those beams that run across that the shed was brought in, it happens to be right where the shower drain is. So
of course,
all these are for is to kind of navigate it down and around that.
Go around there, so you can basically do any configuration you need to make it work.
Yeah, with this one we had to go with a like for the actual shower drain, it's an offset to allow us for even more room away from that beam, basically, because it falls dead in the center. But yeah, if need be, there's a few different parts you can get to kind of help finagle around. With this, we were able to do all PVC couplings, but in some instances, you can use like a rubber coupling, which is a little bit more malleable with the O-rings that will bind up on there.
They put the plug on the wrong side of the unit.
And then I'll have a box for this too.
Awesome. That cord looks way better under
Yeah, definitely.
than it did cocked off to the left.
Over here. Here is where it was.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slip it
Nice. That looks great.
much closer.
Thank you.
No problem.
Is it good or bad?
That's good.
Oh,
It's all fun.
oh, that's always good news.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's all the drains for everything done?
The shower still needs to be done.
That's the drain for the washer dryer.
So with every drain you do, you have to have either a P-trap or an S-trap. P-trap is like basically what you see under your sink. It's where it dips low before it goes back into the wall to drain. And what this does is a little bit of water, every time it drains out, gets stored basically right here, like an inch or so, and it fills up this pipe before more drains, and then it overflows to this point and spills out. The point of this water staying here is to act as like a vapor barrier to prevent any fumes from the sewer or anything else getting in as well. Yep. So we have to do one of those on each one. I was going to go with the P-trap inside, but it would have to fit between the 16-inch studs. And so if that was the case, then the P-trap, with where the washer and dryer outlet comes out, the washer drain comes out, it would have to curve around and then would be right here. But unfortunately, that's right where a floor joist runs across there. And since I'm going through this seal and there's nails that go into that floor joist there, if you drill through that seal, it's got to be in a spot where there aren't floor joists. So
Just chucked it in there.
Yeah, I had to call an audible and do the P-trap outside, but it's fine, no big deal. That's how the shower will be done as well. The P-trap will be outside too.
Right.
Yep. We'll get this wrapped up, and then we'll be able to get the washer and dryer inside before the rain comes.
Awesome. Good job. Yeah, moving that washer and dryer inside is going to be fun.
Definitely, no question.
Yikes. You want to go walk the back, Betty? Let's go walk the back. We haven't done this in a while since the fence back here got finished for sure. Got lots of stuff to burn. Just haven't done it yet. And we're supposed to have a storm coming tonight. This is where we fenced off just a part of it so we could keep this rather deep ravine out of the equation. I didn't want Roman trying to go in there or falling in there, or much less the grandkids doing the same. Although they love it and, of course, want nothing more than to play in it. It's something we're going to have to deal with as time goes on. There's like an 8-foot ditch back here that runs back to the land next door. So we just fenced it off temporarily to keep Roman and the grandbabies out of there. A look at the back. Oh, so much work to do. This aerobic septic system, I was wondering if it was going to be loud or how that all worked. And, well, you can hear it. It's really not that loud. Just like a low hum. They did tell me if there's any issues with it, there's a buzzer that goes off that's pretty loud. But that hasn't happened, thankfully. At least not yet. Can you hear it? You can definitely hear it. Can't hear it from inside the house. Just a little low hum. Go back around this way. I was moving dirt out here yesterday, working on filling up this water line, and I have still got a ways to go, but I'll get there. And we are back to the front. We managed to get the washer and dryer in today. I'll be able to use them tomorrow after that drain pipe sets up real good. That glue sets or dries or whatever it is. I'll be able to do laundry. One more step towards functional. Another thing that happened this week, very unexpected, was my poor boy Roman. That dog, y'all know he's getting older. He's going to be 13 this year, and he was not acting well. So I took him to the local vet here in my new little town, which I now love. But I found out that he does have a level 3 heart murmur. He's got bronchial pneumonia, and so he's on a bunch of medications, and he needs to take it easy as well. So that's the update on Roman, and he's doing okay, but he's going to be on that heart murmur medication for the rest of his life, which is fine. We can do that, and it's supposed to extend his life. So there's that. Sleepy boy. I'm just going to focus on making his life, his every moment, as happy as I can. That's a good boy. You feeling better today? You are. That's a good boy, honey. You just don't realize how much you miss a kitchen sink until you don't have one. Oh, that's nice. There. So we got what we need now to set the base for the shower. He got the mortar today. So next week we will get the shower up and running. And y'all know I am so looking forward to that. See y'all next week.
There's a place I have found in the shade on the ground, far from all worries and troubling sound. When I go there to be by myself, only need